Alright, guys, so we have a final trailer for Spider-Noir. I feel like they've released so many different trailers for these. Like, it hasn't been numbered, like 1, 2, 3, so it's easy to keep up with. Um, I believe I reacted to like 2 of them. I missed a bunch of them. I think there was a villains trailer or something. I don't know. I'm just going to watch this final one and see what they got going on here. By the way, Amazon Prime keeps on like trying to recommend me the colored trailer, and I keep having to tell Jeff Bezos to eat a bag of dicks because I'm not watching the colored version. I'm watching the black and white version because I am a true patron. I was going to say of the cinema, but this is a TV show of television. Let's hit play.
Have you seen it out there? The city's a mess. You used to be.
I know who I used to be.
That's right. So I believe, the Spider-Man of this show is not going to be Peter Parker. It's going to be Ben Reilly, I think. And he's a retired superhero who is now a private investigator. But the events of this show are going to bring him back into the fold, which makes sense because they got God, what's the name? Oh my gosh, the actor, Nicolas Cage to play him. And he's old, so you can exactly do a young Spider-Man story.
I know who I am now. I'm starting over.
Are you gonna be a dick about it?
Yes, actually, a private dick, to be exact.
I like the music. Feels very old school noirish.
My friend disappeared. You're an investigator. Investigate.
I believe. Okay, yeah, he's doing the like the cat meow thing there. I believe. I don't think she's called Felicia Hardy. I think she's called something else. Is like Felicia Day or something. But I'm pretty sure she's like the black cat of this show.
And I took a trouble train. Are we gonna talk about the fact that her friend turned into some kind of sand monster? Just seems like kind of like a big deal.
What the hell is going on? I can't get into it right now.
Are there like obvious examples of this where it's like a black and white show / movie, but that uses like really big and cool like special effects and has a bunch of like bombastic action in it? Like, I want to say this is like kind of a unique thing. Okay, actually, I've never seen Sin City, so that might be the obvious example. Yeah, it's very interesting that this is even a thing that's that's being made.
All I know is that once it starts, it gets worse fast. Until their sicknesses eat them alive.
Time to show this town who's really in charge.
I believe this is Norman Osborn. I suspect that he's going to be not like the Willem Dafoe Green Goblin, where he's like still looks like a guy. My suspicion is that, and it might not even happen this season, but if Norman Osborn ever turns into the Green Goblin, he's going to be more like the version of the Green Goblin that's like a big hulkish monster guy. And yet it also seems like the villains like Sandman and Electro that are going to be in this, it seems like they're going to be like sick and they want to be cured. So I assume that's why they're turning to Norman Osborn. And he's like, if you help me take out the spider, then I'll help you. You see? I assume that's going to be the dynamic here.
Silvermane's got the city by the throat. Monster!
All right, I'm retarded. He's Silvermane, whoever that is.
In the streets.
Were you really going to sit there and do nothing?
I was never a hero.
That's fun. He has a spider sense too.
There's still time for you to become one.
That's cool. If they're gonna treat him turning to Spider-Man like kind of like a light body horror-esque situation like it was showing there, I would assume that means it's going to be organic webbing, right? Yeah, because like, how are they developing the webbing in 1930s or whatever?
Think I want to fight? Look at me. Wrong. Because with no power comes no responsibility.
Okay, in the context of that makes more sense. I remember the line in the first trailer, like they were showing him with a bunch of power. Like he was swinging around and doing stuff, but they still had that with no power comes no responsibility line, and it's like, but you do have powers. That in the context of that line, it makes sense now. Yeah, you can watch it in true hue full color if you're a square. You want to be a square? See? Go watch it in true hue color.
Can't you see that the spider's busy?
It is fun that the show also does seem to understand what they have with Nicolas Cage, and that it seems like it is going to let him do Nicolas Cage isms. So that's fun as well. Yeah, no, that looks really cool. When did they say that this is coming out? It had a date, didn't it?
Power comes no responsibility.
May 27th. Yeah, that's like it's very soon. Yeah, I'm very much looking forward to that. Amazon Prime is honestly like a pretty solid streamer. Like, you know, Invincible, The Boys, Reacher, like there's like plenty of shows that they have. Fallout, like, and specifically like genre shows that I think are just like really solid. So I kind of have little reason to think that this isn't also going to be really cool. Yeah, very interesting. The first Spider-Man show, like live action show since like what? Was there an American live action Spider-Man show? Because I remember there was a Japanese one. Absolute cinema. Okay, so yes, there was a live-action American Spider-Man show in the 70s, so this is the first live-action Spider-Man show since the 70s, and I'm gonna be honest, I feel like after watching, after finding, the John Watts Spider-Man trilogy to be a little lackluster, and then getting Your Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man, it really did make me think about how, like, a Tom Holland live-action Disney Plus show that's, given the freedom to let like a real artist come in and do something cool with it, that would go super hard, because I feel like Spider-Man, he really does excel on TV. Like, giving you a season to grow with the characters, have the side characters actually feel meaningful, getting those long arcs with the villains, of seeing them slowly turn evil, seeing their relationships with Peter slowly turn sour. Like, Spider-Man just really does excel on TV. I know it'll never happen. Like, I'm well aware of that. But I appreciate that we're at least getting, like, random stuff with, with Spider-Noir on Amazon. I was also, like, super interested in that Silk show that they were developing, but ended up getting canceled. So, yeah, it'll be interesting to see if Spider-Noir is successful and what other stuff that could potentially lead to. But regardless, let me know what you thought of the trailer in the comments down below, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.